Today at brunch, I'm midway through my Shirley Temple. I'm just sitting out, enjoying the nice cool ocean breeze, just staring out onto the beach. And I realized that I am walking in an answered prayer. And I love when I have those moments, and I've been trying to pay a lot more attention to that lately. A few years ago, I remember distinctly, I was kneeling by the side of my bed and I did this challenge that was this pray for your husband challenge, and it had different prompts for different days. And the prompt for that day was just praying over not only your husband, but just over his friendships and over the men in his life, and just praying and asking God to just send him other men of God, other men who could be mentors, but also men of God who were married. So fast forward to today, that is one of the answered prayers that I realized today at brunch that I'm walking in. Maybe like a year or so after I said that prayer, my husband joined the discipleship group at our church. It was a men's discipleship group, and he made a few friends in the group, but one of them just a really close friend who is an amazing person who has been really supportive of us, just not even personally when it comes to business, just a real ride or die friend. And I just love that for my husband. And it is just so beautiful to see that prayer answered just right before my eyes. And the second answered prayer, I had also prayed maybe like a year before that to just have more married friends. And again, not only just married friends, but some who had been married longer than us and who could also just teach us and who have a lot of wisdom to share. That same friend is also married, and him and his wife have been married for 20 years. So it was his wife's birthday at brunch, and that was just another reminder of how God just listens and how God answers us, and he cares about the things that we care about. And I just felt so I don't even know the word, so happy, so grateful, especially grateful to God for answering those prayers. And it was just a really beautiful thing to see. So I don't know if you've had those moments too. If not, I would just encourage you to just really be on the lookout for them. I've had to be a lot more intentional lately about paying attention to those moments, because there's so many different things that I take to God, and I'll pray about it, he'll answer the prayer, and I'll just be so consumed and just busy with life that I don't really take a chance to just remember that that is what I asked for. And so I just encourage you, and I'm trying to remind myself to just really watch and pay attention to what God is doing in your life. And I always mean to do a prayer journal or write it down, and I've done it here and there, but today was a reminder too of that just being something that I want to really take seriously, is writing down the prayers that I have somewhere that I am going to actually remember to go back and reference, but to then go back and write down when God answers those prayers. Or if God didn't answer the prayer the way that I asked, what did he do instead? And I think I'm going to add that to my Notion dashboard. I love Notion and I keep everything in there. So maybe that would be a space that I would actually go back to. So I don't know what that looks like for you. It could be Notion, it could be an actual journal, it could be in your notes on your phone, wherever you're going to actually go back and reference. I want to encourage you to just track all of the different things that you're going to God about, so that if and when he does that for you, or however decides to respond, that you can have a record of that. And not even just a record for ourselves, but to be able to then take that back to God, to just thank him and to praise him for everything that he's doing in our lives. So that was all that I have for today. But thank you so much for sitting with me, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.